Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. And the Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Makes the grab past the marker. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
He'll try the left side. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go.
Turning it on! Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down into 41. Defense in high gear. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They're just marching it and already threatening in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Colorado State Rams offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
And the Rams they'll try the middle. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throw. You're taking that hit.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's got him. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half.
Lofts one high and deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To the air on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
All right, that's when the offensive line has got to be able to communicate and pick up. When that inside linebacker comes running through the A-gap or the B-gap, those O-linemen, they've got to work together, and they've got to pass guys off to one another to make sure they pick him up. They didn't do it that time.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. They were taking it the other way. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The Rams are in the hurry up. He'll do it himself on the draw. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Rams will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They try to get it outside on the left. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Toss to the outside. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. Well, guys, Ohio State, and that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. And the Buckeyes send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They've really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the 3rd possession is the charm. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Wiggins.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Hang on, Sloopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Gives it on the option. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Rams line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Got the back over the middle. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that 1st.
Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Room behind the left tackle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got his man on the right. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fakes to grab.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
He's got an open man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond. And
what a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, Ohio State.
And the Buckeyes are threatening on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the point after is good. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And here's the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far. You've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
Gives it on the option. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that rush. And the Rams come to the line in the hurry-up. On third down, he drops to throw. It's complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Rams will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll try the right side. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Floating away. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you
nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage downfield. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch.
Looking deep down the right side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Might be calling a hot route. Going right to work up top.